are here. Sound on with your boy, Hollywood. And I got my dude, Frankie Marcos, with me. Franco.
What's good? What's
I,
poppin'? You hear this 12-year-old voice in here? What's good?
he said 12. Dang, I wasn't going to say that, but man, you a big 12-year-old boy. Man.
Media man
Hey,
gang in here.
you already know. Hey, bro, this is a platform for me to have real conversations with real artists doing real things.
Right
It's
on.
it's that simple, man. I appreciate what you do, man. I love super funny, bro. Super original too, man. That's another thing I appreciate about you. You're super original with your content. I feel like you speak the truth a lot, as far as what you've been through and where you from. Um, big
Thank you.
tortilla, hey, big tortilla energy only.
Big tortilla energy all day. Let's go.
What's that about, bro? What's that? I was like, okay, my dude providing the vibes off the rip. What's the big
You know,
tortilla
it's,
energy?
it's in that it's in that same, hemisphere of the dragon energy, the big dick energy. I just like to, change it up a little bit and, be
I
silly.
see
So
you. Okay. He hit me with the big tortilla. I was dying, bro. When I saw that, I was like, this dude's a fool. Oh man, I see you got the Taco Tuesday shirt on though,
Taco T on,
representing.
man. Yeah. Shit. twelve
Okay,
dollar flex on everybody, man. Sorry to flex on your
$12.
whole life like that, but
Oh
you know,
man, he
$12
said
T.
sorry about it. I love it, bro. Hey man, so we gonna get into your background real quick.
Cool.
Um, you're Hispanic, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mexican and Filipino.
Mexican and Filipino. Okay, mom's Filipino, dad's Mexican, I'm assuming.
Grandpa is from the Philippines, so I'm like a quarter, I guess. But I feel like I got more of the, sometimes the genetics skip a generation, so I feel like I got a lot of the I feel like I'm half and half, but who knows what really, you know what I mean? So
You
Mexican, but
might be
yeah,
like 75-25 or
could be 50 50,
60-40.
60 40. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I love it, bro. I love it, man. I feel like that's dope too because you kind of get a taste of multiple cultures. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Understanding, the Filipino side and the Mexican side. I'm sure there's some things that are the same, and there's obviously some things that's different, which is dope. I feel
Yeah.
like that's key. That's a key attribute to have, brother.
Yeah.
I'm straight black, nothing else.
Nice. Hell yeah. Pure. Pure.
All the way through and through. Yo, so you from San Jose,
Yes, sir.
right? You were born and raised, right?
Born and raised in San Jose. Yeah, I was there all the way until I was 28 years old.
And then now you all the way in East Oakland with it.
Yep. Yeah. Now I'm in the Murder Dubs right now,
The
reporting
murder
live.
dubs.
There was somebody that sounded like they're about to start a sideshow about 2 hours ago, right when I was about to take a nap. So that was convenient.
Oh man, East Oakland, man. Hey, so how far are you from uh the Keek the Sneaks and the
Man, that's
and
the
like
honeys. That's the
the Mac
honeys.
Dre's, the Mac Dre's.
Man,
Uh,
you'll definitely hear Murder Dubs in the songs, but as far as like hood Oakland, that's
yeah.
West Oakland and deep East Oakland. Like
Okay.
it's still the hood here, but it's not like, it's not as wild as when you go deep east. When you go deep east, it's like, damn, I'm trying to avoid a collision like every 10 seconds. People are wilding out, driving hella crazy.
Nah, that's a hard pass. What about what about what about dang, I'm blanking on his name. Running back from Seattle.
Oh,
Marshawn Lynch.
beast mode,
Marshawn Lynch.
yeah. Beast mode.
Beast mode. I actually passed through his high school, bro. His high school literally looks like a private school almost, but it's like dead in the hood.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Is that east or what is that?
I believe he's from East Oakland. Don't quote me on it, but I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
bet, man. Okay, so you definitely getting well acquainted in Oaktown, where they
Yeah,
lay the
man. I've
Mac
been here
down.
Yeah, man. I've been here for 2 years, and Pac said he got the game from Oakland, and I think I know what he's talking about now, as far as just like, instilling that shark side, like that, aggressiveness, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
like don't move with fear and just like, make moves and give each other the game. And, it's a good community place out here. Like, there's not everything's perfect. There's a lot of trash. There's, a lot of knocks and shit. But like, as far as overall, I've had a great time here, and I'll be moving in a couple weeks. But the time here was definitely not a waste, man. I love it out here.
What's your next move as far as?
So I'm gonna be moving to Murrieta, which is like 2 hours east of LA, to live with
Okay.
my oldest brother. My oldest brother Jacob, he just got accepted into the PhD program, and he has 2 businesses with his wife. So they're
Dope.
just crushing at life. So
Dope.
I'm gonna move down there and live with them for a little while. And they're breeding bulldogs, so I get to get some
Oh,
dog jokes. They got 3 kids.
what?
Get
Let's
some
go.
kid jokes. The
Let's
marriage
go.
foreshadowing, like. So it'll be
Okay.
a whole different reality, which is why I moved to the town, because there's more comedic opportunities, and also it's in the hood, so I get to talk about that experience. So
That's
now I'm gonna move to the
fire.
burbs from the hood, so that's a whole contrast where I'm gonna have a
Mm.
whole bunch of new jokes, and then
That's you know what that's like a Mike Epps vibe.
yeah,
When Mike Epps moved
for
out the
real, yeah,
hood to the burbs to
yeah,
Rancho Cucamonga, yo.
right, straight up, yeah.
That's funny. So
So
that's
yeah,
dope, man. I feel like you like that's your chance to like get like re-inspired by
right,
some things. Go through
yeah.
some life experiences, get more to talk about. Dope. Hey man, before we really break into it, man, who is Frankie Marcos?
Man, I'm a just a weirdo, cool, down to earth, just funny, about the self mastery, about the motivating people, about trying to connect people. Dude, that's pretty much it. Definitely a transformation though from what I was as a kid. I was always really lovable, still to this day. I got a lot of support, but like, I grew up spoiled, man. We didn't have a lot of money, but as far as like surrounded by love and shit, like. I felt like it was a toxic effect though, it's like it builds entitlement, so everything felt easy. But now, at age 26, I decided to start working on myself. How do I be more patient? How do I be more, forgiving, compassionate, like give back. And it took a long time to flip that personality around to where I am now, to where I'm like, my integrity is intact. And that took a while. It took, 4 years, and I'm still working every day learning. But essentially, somebody who's trying to, change the world through my art and, just being myself as best that I can. So yeah, that's
That
pretty
that
much
hey,
it.
well man, that was a better synopsis or bio that I would have put together. I tell you that.
It's
I
all
love
good.
it. I love it, bro. Hey, the biggest thing that I took from what you said is wanting to truly impact.
Right.
I think that's huge. I mean being able to showcase kind of how you showcase and kind of be the center of attention, at times when you're on the stage or whatever. I love the fact that like having the ability to impact because you got
Yeah.
so many people tuning in, so many people watching and paying attention. Like that impact piece, that's that piece that'll resonate and stick with somebody, and they be like, "Yo, like I mess with Frankie." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's dope, and I think you're doing it, bro. I love it. I love seeing what you're doing.
I
How did this?
appreciate
How
it,
did?
man.
Yeah, no doubt. How did this even come about? Like, I mean, growing up as a kid, what was the life like for Frankie as a kid? I mean, I know you was playing that what's that card game? Lotarera,
Loteria,
Lotaria,
yeah.
Lotaria. Hey, I know you was playing that.
I've played that a few times, man. I'm not a traditional Mexican though, in a lot of ways, man. My mom, like traditional Mexican parents, like they'll whoop your ass with the chancla or broomstick or
Oh,
whatever.
ooh.
My mom was like, "I'll put you on restriction." You know what I
I
mean? Like
put
so.
you on restriction.
It was not like I said. It was an easy childhood, man. A lot of love, a lot of support. So,
Yeah.
the Mexican. I guess my mom would like, she made bomb ass Mexican food. She had our
Yes.
kitchen was a little bit Latin, but not like 80 Virgin Mary candles around the kitchen. Like, you
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean?
no,
Like
no,
it's
no, that's
not.
too much. But she
Yeah,
had the menu though. She had
yeah, exactly.
the bomb seafood. Like, hey, if you want
Right,
the best shrimp, you go to Frankie's crib.
right.
So you had siblings as well. You got a brother, right?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers, and it's a trip because it's like we fall
Two.
directly in line with psychology's like, prediction or whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
They're whatever. It's I'm the youngest, and I'm like the
Mm-hmm.
star, the spoiled
Mm-hmm.
one, and then the middle one, according to psychology, is the black sheep, the fuck up,
Yep.
whatever you want to call it. And that was my brother
Yeah.
Diego. His third birthday party, he like as soon as the video starts, he goes up and just socks somebody in their leg for no reason,
What?
like a little ass kid. And he got like expelled from school for fighting, and
Oh
grew up to be Mr.
man.
D-boy, but he was an athlete the whole time. Like
Mm.
he got in the newspaper in middle school, and then high school he was all-star. He got hella stacks of, you know,
Oh.
uh, yeah, scholarships.
Accolades, medals.
Yeah, all that shit. And then my oldest brother Jacob, he's the he's the responsible one. He's getting his getting his PhD, and
Mm-hmm.
just looking out and building. And so it's a trip how it falls directly in line. So that's
Man,
kind
I feel you on that, man. Especially me too, man. I'm the youngest too, so I can
of,
definitely
oh,
relate. Yeah, man, and I'm the youngest of four.
oh,
So,
okay,
so it's a little different for me, but it definitely gives you that opportunity to kind of sit back
right,
and kind of and see different perspectives. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And tune in and realize some of the things that you want to do and what you don't want to do based on your older siblings. So I definitely
absolutely,
feel that. That's dope. Okay, Frankie, the youngest of the fam bam.
yeah,
Two brothers. Okay.
right,
Okay,
yes, sir.
okay. Did they keep you in check?
You know what? I would say a little bit.
Yeah.
My brother. I'm surprised he didn't whoop my ass. Like he should
Yeah.
have. You
Yeah.
know, but
It ain't
yeah,
looking like that now. I see you working out, getting right. Hey,
yeah.
my brother bullied me up until I was 16, and I was like, nah, fam.
The
Nah,
tables
fam.
turn now. Watch out, bro.
I'm in the gym, like, nah,
Yeah.
fam.
Yeah,
That's dope.
that's cool,
Um,
man. Yeah,
yeah, so we kind of can relate to some things, as
right,
far as
right.
upbringing and all that, which is dope. Um, it said I read and heard that um, everything really took off for you when you started your career as a YouTuber, right?
Yeah, that was the
Um,
start,
when was this? How old were you?
man. 21 actually.
Okay, so talk
Yeah.
to me about getting up to that point. So like growing up as a kid, were you like, I mean, so you was inspired, obviously. You talked about some of your inspirations. One of my favorite as well, Chris Tucker,
Yeah,
right? What's your
yeah.
favorite Chris Tucker movie, first of all?
It's hacky as shit to say, but well, actually Friday, like
Friday.
for sure. Yeah,
I would have
that
to
was
say
rush
Friday.
hour after that.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah.
Money Talks.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
movie.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was hoping you was gonna say that, but I mean, you know what's up.
Oh yeah. No, this interview's over. You didn't say money
It's a wrap.
talks. We're
You didn't say,
through.
but come on, man. I watched that movie too many times. Okay, and then
Yeah.
another one, Adam Sandler. So, what's
Right.
your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Probably Big Daddy.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good
There's a
one.
lot. There's a lot.
There's
But
too many, man. That
right.
dude's that
Right.
that that. Hey, that's a great person to look up to and be inspired by. So you watch. So these are some of the people you watched growing up as a kid, right?
Yeah, that generation, the Adam Sandlers, the Chris Farley, the Jim Carrey, like
Mm-hmm.
that was like the biggest inspiration. I didn't know about stand up as a kid until I got older. I just wanted to be funny, like like since I was
Mm.
tiny. I was
Mm.
I was hooping and I was being funny and I was good at those two things, which is why life seemed easy because I was good at those.
Got you. So yeah, I wanted to touch on that too in a little bit after this.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so you obviously okay. You was inspired by funny dudes, super talented dudes. Um, what made you just break into the YouTube and kind of what was your mindset of like? Were you just like yo, like I've been cracking jokes my entire life. I've always wanted to be on this stage. I'm inspired by comedic individuals. Like, what was it that like you were like, yo, I'm jumping on YouTube. Like, this is what I want to do.
I think it was wanting to get out a feeling about how weird social media was to me at the
Mm-hmm.
time, because being born 1990, I kind of saw the development of technology, and I was like, this
Mm,
is so weird, the
mm,
behavior of people on social media. So like, I wanted to get that out to whoever I could. So I
yeah.
just recorded in my kitchen at the table, shitty audio. Just like, let me just do this. I don't care what it is. I'll just, whatever I have, I just want to talk about Facebook. So that was the first video that I ever did.
So were these like vlogs that you were doing, or were
Right.
these?
I started with that vlog, yeah, just to keep
Okay.
it simple, easy, to just get the ball rolling. Because,
Mm,
you know, a lot of people tend to talk about things and they overthink them and then they never execute. So I was like, let me just do it, you know? I didn't know
got
what
it.
I was doing, but I was like, I'm going to do it and figure it out.
You just jumped into the fire. That's dope. I mean, that's usually how it goes, man. A lot of people I feel like hesitate on those type of opportunities or those type of situations of like trying something new because that's what they
Right.
fear and they
Right.
overthink it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it worked out for you, obviously,
Yeah.
right? That's dope. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I just wanted to see kind of what was that break for you, right? And then obviously it
Yeah.
was YouTube, and that was kind of where you were the most vulnerable, but you know, it worked out, which is dope. But what didn't work out, I guess you was a hooper, right?
Yeah.
So what's up with that? Like, I mean, you always talk. I'm trying to see what kind of hooper you were, bruh. I had another
You know what?
comedian here talk about he was hooping. I want to see what that's like. What's up?
Ah, okay. Yeah, man. I just been like, literally my first word was ball, and I don't know if that's tight, if that's a flex or if that's gay, but
It's
either
it
way.
nah, too young for that. Too young for you can't pause at one.
Right, right. So I was always like obsessed with basketball and comedy. So like, as soon as I could dribble the ball physically, I would always do that, and I would always like I would sleep with the basketball. Like I loved basketball, like obsessively, and I used to like watch the. Honestly, I was okay. Like I had hella handles, but overall, like I was okay because I was just like just trying to flex all the time, like dribbling too much, and you know, not getting the fundamentals down. More just like I was good, but you
Yeah,
know, I didn't know how to like I said, the fundamentals. I needed coaching, and my
yeah.
dad coached my brother and not me, so 'cause he was
Mm,
just better. But anyways,
damn. So
but
you
I
play
used to.
PG, so you play point guard, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
I played point guard and then shooting guard, and
Nice.
then I mean after that I played football, I ran track, I played baseball. So I did four
Nice.
sports
That's
freshman
dope, man.
year. So I was a four sport athlete. So I was, you know, I was into it, bruh. I mean
Yeah,
I mean I still play it to this day, but I do it obviously recreationally. I do like men's leagues,
yeah,
the local LA fitness, stuff like
yeah.
that. Super competitive still, you know.
Right.
Keeps that fire.
Hell yeah, there's
You
nothing
still
like
play?
balling, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, before quarantine, I was, yeah, right
Mm-hmm.
here in Oakland, and you know, they had some good fives going. Obviously, mostly black
Okay.
dudes. It's in Oakland, so like,
Oh yeah, one
it's
hundred
there's
percent.
some good hoopers out here. So it's fun to play out here.
I got some fam in Oakland, man. I might have to pull up on you
Yeah, man,
once
you
this all
should,
calms
bro.
down.
I'll be down, man. Seriously, I'll be down.
Hell yeah,
And I'm
I'm
gonna
with
be, you
that.
know, so. I'll be moving around a lot too, so we could definitely
Yeah,
link up, you know, at a 24 or
I'm
whatever.
gonna see. I'm gonna see what Frankie coming with. Boy, I'm gonna see what kind of handle he talking about.
Yeah, man. I used to
That's
study
dope.
the N1 mixtapes. I would put it in slow
Yeah.
motion and learn
Mm-hmm.
all the moves. And
Uh huh.
um, after high school, I got like the grown man strength kicked in, and I used to like touch the middle of the net. And like, you know, now when it's the right timing, I can grab the rim like easy. I can't dunk, but I could. And I'm 5'8",
Hey, you just
so
need a
I get
little.
up
You
there.
just need a solid oop. If you
Yeah,
touching the rim, you just need a solid oop.
maybe.
Right at the rim, you just tuck it in there real quick.
I would
Oh
cry
man,
if I dunked, man. I'll be so happy.
you said you 5'8"?
Yeah, 5'7"
That's
and a half for real, but don't
oh
tell nobody. But yeah.
oh okay. We're gonna keep that under the wraps. But that's funny. Nate Robinson is 5'8".
Oh shit,
Yeah, Nate Robinson 5'8", and he dunking over Shaq 7'1".
bruh. Beast, man. You
Yeah,
never know. You never know.
so if Nate can do it, anybody can do it with the proper training.
Right.
Dope. Okay, so to close this off, man, what's three of your top favorite basketball movies? And I'll give you mine.
Definitely loving basketball. Coach
Mm-hmm.
Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Man, White Man Can't Jump Above the
Okay.
Rim. I don't know.
Those
That's,
are all fire, bro. You
yeah,
took
that's
some of
tough.
mine, so now I'm
Okay,
gonna
let's
have to
see.
dig deep. I'm gonna have to dig deep.
Shoot
Okay,
your three. Shoot your three.
I'm gonna go with Six Man with Marlon
Okay.
Wayans. You named Coach Carter. You already named Above the Rim. White Man Can't Jump. Love and Basketball.
You know
Love and
what? Yeah.
Basketball. Yep, Love
Yeah.
and
It's a
Basketball.
great movie.
Dang, I think we hit all the top ones.
Yeah, those are all fire.
But Six Man, bro, it's like an underrated joint, bro. Like
Yeah.
growing up as a kid, I used to be like, yo, wait, what? They really made you understand what a six man was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was dope. I mean, man, I don't want to throw like Mike in there, but I wouldn't even consider that a time. I'm throwing that in there because we can't even think of nothing else.
All right,
Cool.
Air Bud, fuck it.
Oh, hey, Air Bud was fire. No,
You know?
Air Bud was a fire movie.
We
And
can't
I love dogs too, bro. Air Bud was fire.
Yeah.
Air Bud teached me how to train my dogs.
Oh, damn. See, look at bringing the value.
Bro.
That brings it to a whole nother level.
Oh, facts. I know you remember that scene when they was trying to figure out which one Air Bud liked the most, and one dude was on the other side, the other dude was on the other side. And he's like, "Come on, Air Bud," and he had a newspaper, and he was smacking the newspaper. Air Bud was like, "Nah, I ain't messing with that." I remember that movie slightly.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
dope.
tight, man.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Hey, so we're gonna get into this next segment, bro. I did this for you specifically. You know what I'm saying? Cause obviously, you know what I'm saying, there's a certain vibe that you like when it comes to interviews. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let this man know that it's a little different over here. You know what I'm saying?
I like
it's a little
that.
different over here. So this is literally a segment, and it's called Random Questions.
Okay,
Random
I love
questions.
that.
So
I
what
love
you're
that.
gonna do is you can answer it however you feel, however you please, and then I'm off to the next one.
All right,
It's gonna
cool. I'm
be-
cautiously excited, man.
Cautiously. Don't be cautiously. just be excited. Okay.
let's do it.
So I took some of these from you specifically. For
right.
the listeners that don't know, Frankie went on Instagram story, and we were already setting up for the interview, but we dealt with some things, so we had to reschedule. But anyways, he jumped on the live or on the story, and he was like, "Yo, like, you know, I'm super excited, super thrilled to jump on this Hollywood Hagen Sound On podcast, but man, I hope he comes correct. I'm like what'd you say? He said, I'm tired of these
The
questions
same
about
questions I
me
get all
being
the
a
time.
comedian.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, it's like those times when people are like, "Tell me a joke," and it's like, "Man, shut up!" Like, it's no disrespect. I understand.
Yeah.
Like, it's just exciting. I want to hear something, but you
Facts.
don't do that to like a therapist. Hey, let me talk to you about my creepy uncle. You're a therapist, okay? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that I'm
Facts.
supposed to do my job for you for free. But and then the interview thing is just like, I understand that that's the interesting part. So I understand why that you get asked the same
Yeah.
questions. Who are your inspirations? How did you start?
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, it does get redundant. So I was like, man, ask some
trust
weird
me.
shit. Like, I want to hear
Trust
some
me.
different shit, you know?
Trust me, I felt you on that. That's kind of what inspires me to even do this, bro. Is because
That's
I like
tight.
to come different as far
That's
as
tight.
like my approach and how I conduct it. I mean, I wanted to just be regular, but entertaining, cool, insightful. They get to know who you are. So we're gonna get into random questions, and they're
Dope.
gonna get to know some random stuff about you, I guess. So
Alright.
who's your favorite person of all time?
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Chris Farley. Chris
Okay.
Farley.
And why?
That is a tough one, but I'm gonna say Farley because he's the biggest inspiration to be funny, and he's the funniest person in my eyes to exist, in my opinion. Just
Okay.
like in the lovability of the dude, and just he's a legend, man.
Yes,
when
sir.
when Adam Sandler did his special on Netflix, he came back to stand up. He did 5 minutes about Chris Farley, singing a song. I watched that once by myself, cried. Watched it with my family, cried. Watched it again, cried again, 3 times. Like, that's how much I love that dude.
That's
He was
dope.
just talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
That's
yeah.
fire. Okay, okay. Okay, I like how we starting off.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Okay, second question.
Okay.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Wolverine. I know that's hacky, but you know
Mm.
what? He's just dope, man. I don't know what it is. There's so many dope characters out there, like
Yeah.
Goku. Oh, that's close.
Oh, hold on. We'll get to that. We'll get to
Okay.
that.
But I'm gonna
So
say Wolverine
we're
just
gonna
because
stay
like,
we're gonna stay Marvel and what's the other joint? Marvel
okay. And DC.
yeah. Which ones?
Okay.
Yeah. Out
Okay,
of
got you.
those two groups.
I'm gonna say, well, I don't know what it is. There's something about Wolverine in Malcolm Gladwell's book Tipping Point. He talks about 3 different types of people, and one of them is a salesman, and they have this thing that just draws you to them, where you want to talk to them and you want to buy what they're selling. You want to know about them, and I feel like Wolverine is a salesman. He has something that everybody loves. Wolverine. They always
That's a
pick him.
fact.
I don't
That's
know
a
what it
fact.
is. I can't put my hand on it, but he's
He's
just
a
dope
beast.
as fuck, man. Yeah,
I love him. I love him.
yeah.
I'm gonna answer this one though real quick. My favorite would have to be it's kind of random, but as a kid I was into things that were fast. Like I did like all my animal reports on like cheetahs and you think of the fastest things. So mine would have to be Flash, bro.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that as soon as you said it fast. That's bro. He's
Something about that red suit, that lightning bolt, and he
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, I'm messing with Flash.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Playing sports, like you just like wanted to be the fastest, like that was just
Right.
and it was something about Flash, bro, that had me like, yeah, yep. I need to
Yeah.
get that costume suit for Halloween.
Right. Yeah. I wish we had shit, if we had wheels like that, huh, man?
On me, I'd be out of here.
Yeah.
Literally. So next question, bro. What's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
It's hacky again, but Goku, man. Just,
Goku.
you know, trying
Goku
to
is the
save
man.
people. Yeah, using the Earth for good. You know, like to
Mm.
defeat, you know, Frieza. And
I feel like
he
Goku was
eats
like
a lot.
vegan. I feel like he was vegan. I feel like everybody on that show was vegan.
Yeah.
They were so spiritual and like
Yeah.
they just ate leaves.
Yeah.
living, boy.
Major vegan vibes for sure.
Major V. I would have to go with Goku too, my guy. Goku
Okay.
was, and when they went into Super Saiyan mode, I was like, okay, yeah, these dudes is different. Goku,
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Goku, yeah. Vegeta, you can forget about it.
Yeah, he's an
Oh.
asshole, man.
Facts.
Vegeta's like Trump, you know?
Literally, he's the villain of all villains, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, what's your favorite vegetable?
Oh, I like that's unique. See?
See?
Come on with the shit. I like
Come on with it.
That is between asparagus and artichoke.
Artichoke.
Yeah.
You lost me with that. I was like, okay, asparagus fire. Artichoke? Oh.
You gotta
Have you
have
had
it
artichoke?
with-
Wait, time out. Have you had it? You was gonna say with pizza, huh?
No. Well, that's good too. I like that too.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll
Yeah.
go with asparagus then. That's tough.
Yeah, man. Artichoke. Yeah, you can keep that at the grocery store. No, sir.
But the grilled asparagus done right is
It's A1.
fire.
With
Yeah.
some salmon and some mashed
Oh,
mashed potato, like
that's my specialty, man. I love
with
to
a
make
little,
salmon
with a
with
little,
that.
with a little butter, with a little, lemon pepper spread, slice
Come on,
of lemons.
man.
Come on, man. Don't have me going.
Panty
I'll go in the kitchen right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I love
He
making
said
that.
that is a panty dropper.
Yeah.
You-
that is.
you
that's
got that
been
right.
Waiting to happen. That is.
Hey, if you cooking a meal like that on your first date or first home date, whatever you want to call it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, she's gonna try to trap you like
Oh, yeah.
a full court press, man.
Oh
That
yeah.
is.
Oh yeah. It's different,
Yeah.
bro. It's different. I
Amen.
love that. Okay. Okay. Hey, look where the favorite vegetable
Oh.
question took us.
See,
Like,
yeah. I don't know how we ended up here, but here we are.
Hey, we here and we climbing. Okay, so hey, I see this in a lot of your videos, bro. So I had to ask you, what is your favorite Cheez-It?
Oh, regular. I'm a classic.
Classic?
The hot ones are cool. The white cheddar
The
is
Tabasco.
fire.
See, that's it, bro. When I was a kid,
Uh huh.
I didn't touch none of them but the white cheddar ones.
They are, yeah. Those
They
are the
they
ones.
remind me of the white cheddar popcorn.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It does have that kind of, yeah.
And I don't know what it is like. I mean, I grew up in LA, and popcorn was like a thing growing up as a kid. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
everybody, those ice cream trucks that had a little bit, the little red and clear bags, and they had a jalapeno version.
Oh.
Like that was the vibe growing up. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay,
I
so
think because the movie thing, it just makes us like, we want to. It's like a
Yeah.
smoker's weird. Like, I got to do this. You know?
Facts. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I took this one from you, so I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna ask you this because you brought it up. who who do you want to kick in the face the most?
Oh, Trump, for sure.
Oh
For
man.
sure.
Yeah, you might not be the only one on that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you
Feel me
might-
out there. You guys feel this big tortilla energy that you want to just transform, focus into your foot, and like the Flash, just catch 'em. Just
weak.
oh,
Okay,
man.
so that's it. Okay, so
Definitely.
what's your favorite Mexican food dish?
Oh, that is
Mhm.
hard.
You can keep it original, man. You can hey, enchiladas.
Yeah, it's definitely between
Tamales.
pozole or enchiladas. It's
Pozole, huh?
my mom's pozole is crazy.
Hey, everybody's Mexican mother's
Oh my god.
pozole is
Yeah.
is the best
Yeah.
on the
yeah.
planet. I don't
Right.
care. If you're not
No.
claiming that your mother's pozole is the best in the world, then I don't know if that's
Yeah.
your real mother.
Yeah,
I
then
don't
you
know
need
if
to
that's
get
your
kicked in the
vibe.
face, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Facts.
I gotta tell you this story real quick
Go
about
ahead.
pozole. So
Yeah.
my boy David, he lives in LA actually, and his parents did teatro. So they did like, Latino style theater, and they met my parents in theater, and they're funny as hell. But anyways,
Yeah.
they also cook the meanest like Mexican food I've ever tried. Honestly, I think it's slightly better than my parents. I'm not gonna lie, it's the best. But anyways, so my homie David, the son of these actors that are really good at cooking, he came over to my mom's friend's house, and she made pozole for the first time, and she's like, "Oh, it turned out great. Everybody should come over." And we all went over there, and my boy David, who comes from the greatest, food background,
Yeah.
we were eating at the table, and this chick Lucille, my mom's friend, is all happy that she
Lucille.
made it. Yeah, and Lucille's like, "Oh yeah, I'm glad you guys like it, blah blah blah." And my boy David just turns to the side and just yaks on the floor in the kitchen. And I was trying so hard not to laugh, and he was
So it wasn't that good.
it was
then.
terrible, man. He
Let me ask you
literally
this.
Yacked.
Let me ask you this: what is it about Mexican food that kind of like what's that separation piece of like a bad batch of pozole next to another batch? Like what is it? Is it like the seasoning? Like what is it that like that makes the dish stand out?
I would say what I've noticed, the easiest thing to notice is obviously effort, but in this case, it's the skimming off the top of the fat, because it's pork, so there's hella fat at the top. And if you
Yeah.
don't go over it with that spoon and keep going over it, you're gonna have hella grease in there, and so that probably caused that reaction.
That's exactly what that is. Okay.
You know?
So less fat on the pozole.
Yeah, you gotta baby it. Like it's a 4-hour process.
He said you gotta baby it.
Man, yeah,
It's
you
like
gotta
cooking
nurture that
greens.
shit.
It's like cooking greens. You ever had some bomb greens?
My homie Sean, my roommate, he's black, and he hooked me up with some bomb ass greens. I don't know how long they took, but how long does that take?
Man, they take hours. Like you gotta soak them. There's
Okay.
like 3 different processes. You gotta boil them. You gotta soak them in vinegar.
Yeah.
It's all kind of
Oh,
steps, and
damn.
it's literally just like a leaf.
Yeah.
But the way you nurture it and the way you prep it and the way you actually cook it is going to determine the way it's going to come out and taste. So like it's
Okay.
really, that's why it's really one of those things like Thanksgiving dinners, like a soul food Thanksgiving dinner. If you
Yeah.
got some fire greens,
Yeah.
it will literally make up for everything else if anything else is bad. Like if the turkey's bad, if like the cornbread is whatever, as long as them greens is smacking,
Yeah.
oh, you win it, bro.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I
That's
went
the
to
same
a
thing with
vegan.
pozole.
Yeah, I went to a vegan spot out here, and like everything was pretty good, but
Mm-hmm.
the mock chicken or whatever was like, it was eh.
Mm.
But the greens
Sounds.
though, the greens, like you said, they saved the day. I was like,
Man, I'm
oh,
telling you, you can literally like, and you mix them into your food, and it just almost complements everything. Like it's yeah, it's one of those things where it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be
yeah,
around forever. Yo,
right.
so I got another question for you. So I'm actually curious about this one, man. So okay, so TikTok, right?
Uh-huh.
So we obviously live in a digital era, you know, social media area. Everything's booming on the internet, right?
Right.
So TikTok's one of those things, bro, where I can't really get into,
Uh-huh.
and I tried to, and I get pushed away. So one of the biggest things, bro, like I noticed is it's a lot of like teenage girls
Right.
trying to be grown,
Right.
or there's a bunch of teenage boys
Mm-hmm.
acting like girls.
Yeah, pretty accurate. For a
Right?
big portion of it, but that's a portion of it. But go ahead.
So yeah, it's a big portion of it. It's not everything, but like
Yeah.
it pops up a lot. Anyways,
Right.
what is the secret sauce
With
when it comes
TikTok.
to TikTok for you?
There was when things first started out on TikTok, that was majority of it was little ass
Yeah.
kids, teenagers, all
Mhm.
doing dances, doing silly
Man.
shit, and then it evolved to where people notice how quick things can set on fire there, and the virality is like
Mm.
nothing else ever. It if you go viral on there, my video that went viral, it's been like 3 weeks, and it
What?
it took like in a week it got like over 300K, and then another week it's like 600K, and now it's almost at 800K. So
Oh
it'll
wow,
probably hit a million. And I have a group
that's
that we
crazy.
yeah, I have a group that we like kind of let each other know any tips on TikTok, so we kind of
Yeah.
communicate strategies. And my boy told me, Joe Begley, he's like super viral on there. He
Mhm.
said that a video can go viral for 2 hours or 2 months. Like
And you're on
that's
that two. You're on that 2 month
yeah,
kind of
it's looking
push.
like it's gonna be that long, and it'll pass a million,
So
which is like
what
crazy.
which I'm pretty sure I saw the video. Which video is it? What it's a small
Um,
skit, right?
so it was about my gay roommate and going to the Castro.
Okay, okay. While we on that topic, I think that was yeah, I think I got a few. I think that was probably like the last question. The Mexican dish. I got another question after that, but yeah. So the roommate. Okay. So I
Yeah.
had. This was under inspirations. I don't know why I thought it was funny to throw it under inspirations, but so you had the gay, the thug gay friend
Right.
that helped you find yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Self-esteem was damaged. This whole time you thought it was for something else, and then you realized that these hate groups are really what we call women, right?
That's like a chopped up paraphrasing of the joke, but
Oh, I was
essentially
weak.
yes, that is essentially
Yeah, I left out some parts. Just
yeah, but
purposely.
it's yeah. So it sounds ridiculous, but that's yeah, like being spoiled, you don't have the real confidence. Like you got something there, but it's not the real shit.
Man.
And I was always hella short, hella skinny, crooked ass teeth. So I was always that, you're so cute, brother. Like that cold ass shit. Oh, I would never fuck you, brother, but you're so cute. Like that
Oh
that type of shit
man.
growing up, and then being like weird, and but anyways,
That's
so
hilarious.
going like having this new like body and smile
Mhm.
is new to me. This is 2 years ago. My whole life I was
Mhm.
not like this. So all of a sudden,
Mhm.
and then comedy picking up, and women love
Mhm.
comedy, so it's been like a change in my life. And then going to the Castro on top of that was like, yo, what is this? Like I feel like a superstar.
Hey, for those that don't know, what is the Castro?
The Castro is, like I say in the joke, the gayest place in the universe because it is like rainbow flags everywhere, but like
Rainbow.
it will make you
Oh
love the gay community.
man,
Like I don't know how you would leave there
crazy.
hating them. Like it's so like everybody's friendly as shit. Obviously, I could see somebody getting uncomfortable though, because they
It's
go
really
hard
a,
with the
it's
flirt.
a movement. It's a movement there.
Right, right.
Like it's really a movement at
It's
Castro.
like
Like,
Oakland is the home of the Black Panthers. Like
yeah.
SF is the home of gay. You know what I mean? Like, it's
This
like
is
the
true.
spirit of the cock and balls is there. You know what I
This
mean?
is
Like,
true. Oh man.
yeah, because this is just a known fact that like Oakland is more like it's known for having lesbians, and then
Hmm.
SF is known for having more gay dudes, like population wise.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, so
Interesting.
it's just it's a neighborhood in San Francisco that most of the gay people kick it, and
Yeah.
then people that obviously that aren't gay either come and just hang out because the
Hmm.
vibes are dope, the
Hmm.
energy dope, like super
Hmm.
friendly, cheap drinks, like dope music.
The happiest place in
So
San Francisco.
it's lit. It is a
It's
fun time. And
lit.
like I said, like no bullshit. Like it really like made my confidence go up. Like it's a joke, but it's not a joke. Like that's the truth. I was like, oh shit, I am bad. Like damn, I could be fucking. Cause you get to like, I always like when I say go there, like I really want every straight dude to go there because
Just try it
it's
out.
bro, it's like you get to switch because we compliment women so much, and then women just get to receive these compliments and free drinks and they get to pick and choose. And when you go there as a straight dude or whoever you are, like gay dudes are just all throwing their shots at you.
Oh
And
yeah.
you're like, oh, I get to see what it's like to be a woman and have all this attention. Like, yo, this is dope. Like,
This is stuff. Oh man, I'm weak, bro. That
it
had me
flips
in
your whole world
tears.
upside down, like for
Whew.
real.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah. Oh.
Since we're on skits, bro, how is COVID-19 killing criminal jobs? Yeah, I snuck that in
man.
there.
That was a fun sketch. You know what? That one started out as me and my boys, my comic friends, showed up trying to brainstorm ideas, and they used like they had, I forget what they had. They had like a KFC bucket of chicken, and my boy Ahmed was like, it's leg day today, and then he like squatted down out of the camera and he picked up the legs of chicken and he started eating them. And so I was like, what else could I do with that? So I started
Yeah.
messing around with the chicken and like, we should try this, like, have this like innocent white dude rob me. And then we switched it up and we thought of that. So we had, like a lazy robber. I was wearing a ski mask and I'm like,
That's
I
funny.
just, I yell out of a Prius. Like, I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
give me your
yeah.
stuff.
He's like,
And my friend's like, no, like what?
no. Get out
Yeah,
of here.
that
So
was
you
fun.
come up with this stuff like on the fly.
That day we
Sometimes.
did, but I've been changing the approach now, and now I've been organizing meetings to brainstorm with other comics who I feel are really good writers. And so we're prepared when we show up to the outdoor space where we're socially distanced, taking precautions while we're shooting sketches. So
That's
yeah, so
funny.
I'm more on point, and every day I try to like implement something new, like try something new, throw everything at the wall. So I've been doing a lot of connecting with other people and like, like yourself, and who can I
Yeah.
reach out with? How can we spread the energy? How can we change, add value
100%.
to each other? Let's brainstorm, let's collab, whatever. I'm like throwing
I
it all
love
at
it.
the wall,
Yes,
and the
sir.
results have been crazy.
I
It's
love
changed
it.
my whole life.
Well, since your mindset is here right now, I think this is a good time to break into this little segment. So, I wanted to know. Obviously, you always talking about fitness, working out, like staying in shape, staying right, keeping your mental at bay, right? So, what is fitness to you, and how important is it?
Oh man, it's everything.
Everything.
I mean, a lot of parents encourage their kids to go in sports because, learning leadership and learning perseverance, commitment, hard work, dedication, like all of that is so important. And for me, it's one of the biggest parts of my integrity. And like one day I was on stage in front of 150 people at this fancy Italian restaurant in Brentwood. And my boy Smokey, Paul Deese, he's been
Wait,
on.
Smokey or?
Not that smoky.
Nah, I'm playing.
But that'll be funny. But like my homie Paul Dees, he's been on BET and he's been on TV a few times. And I got off stage after doing a guest set, 5-minute set at this sold out show, and I bombed. Like I ate dicks hard. Wasn't getting no laughs. I got off stage and my boy Paul was like, "You a star?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Trust me." He's like, "I've been doing this for 25 years." He's like, "You a star." He's like, "You need to start working out." And I was like, at the time I wasn't. And so I was like, what does that have to do with comedy? Like that makes me less funny. You're not supposed to have integrity as a comic,
Bro.
But I listened to him and it was just like, I push myself with the body and it makes me push out everything else. Like, okay, push yourself with the writing, try new things. Part of the integrity, the discipline, growing and feeling confident, feeling strong, being sharp, appreciating each moment we have, in this life. Patient, it'll turn you around,
That is a fact.
Yeah, if you haven't worked out in 3 days, you'll be in traffic. Like, I'm ready to murder this guy.
Stressed.
Exactly. It's your central nervous system. Like your emotions are attached, and when you can work out and you can be in sync, mind, body, and soul, it's like nobody's fucking with you. Like nobody's touching you.
I was expecting you to say something like that. I was definitely,
and you feel me, like it's real.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been there, bro, and a lot of people, it's crazy. They don't understand why, like, you do it so much, or like, people are so in question and wondering why. But like, once you apply it and take it serious, then people will understand. Like it like brings so many life lessons, and when it comes to your mental state, like the sky's the limit. It's really the sky's the limit. Like determination, perseverance, like just pushing yourself to your max. It's just it's a different field, bro. So I definitely see that in you. I'm like, okay, this dude's doing the right things. And I can tell by the way you speak and some of the things that are important to you, kind of where all that derives from, which is dope too. So this next question I want to know. So a lot of folks, a lot of people, they get involved in certain things for the wrong reason, right? And they fail because of that, right? That's not always the case, but at times, right? So I want to know, how important is it for you to do something that you love, but at the same time make it your mission to inspire?
You know what? There's been a lot of incredible people that I've met on this comedy journey, and I've learned so many lessons, and I'm still learning all the time. But I would say, like you said, not cutting corners is so important, and doing it for the right reasons. Like I've learned that in the beginning, the first few years, I had a lot of support, which was more of a burden than a benefit, because I thought I was doing good, but I wasn't writing like I should. I wasn't documenting my life like I should, taking risks on stage. I wasn't developing the craft more so as to loving the claps and the laughs and the handshakes after the shows and recognition for everything, as opposed to just do your job. What could you do better? So now, more recently, now that I've focused on the art itself, instead of, oh, look, I look good on stage. Oh, I did these same jokes and I killed it again. Yeah, but you did the same jokes, bitch. Like, you didn't grow. Just because you killed it doesn't mean shit. Like, you got to take the risks,
That's a fact.
So that's been real important, and that's been that's the game changer for me, is going from this kid of he's doing good, he has talent, but he's not focused on the art, to now I'm trying as many strategies as I can, and I care deeply more so about doing what I love the right way, and not about, looking good, or, just more so, the art is straight up the craft.
Fire.
You gotta do the craft well. Because when you're somebody the other day, my bad, last thing real quick.
You're good, bro. Hey, this is what you here for, man. Tell your stories, bro.
Okay,
all the way good.
So this dude, I was headlining this Zoom show the other day, and this guy was like, they interviewed me after, and he's like, what do you think is gonna make, like, when do you think you'll make it? And I was like, immediate instinct is like, when I'm the person that's ready to make it. I was like, right now I'm close, but I'm not there yet. Like when I'm writing all the
Yeah.
time obsessively, and like
Uh-huh.
I have all the team in place, and I have,
Mm-hmm.
the material is there, and it's been
Mm-hmm.
crafted to its
Mm.
absolute best, where it's
Yes,
not
sir.
good but it's great,
Yeah, yeah.
then I'll make it. And I'm like, I'm getting there by building the habits, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm real close, but I'm not there yet. Once I'm there, then I'll take off. And I feel like, honestly, like I feel like I'm there now. Like as far
Mm.
as belief goes,
Mm-hmm.
from all the belief of everybody else believing in me up to this point, like I don't have an ounce of doubt left in my body
Mm.
anymore. I'm like, I know I'm built for this. I know I
Mm.
have the resources. I know I've put
Mm.
in the work, and I know I can make it in this game and be
Okay.
one of the greats.
So
I
let
might
me
not
ask you
be as
this.
funny as a lot of people, but
No, you're
that work
funny, bro.
ethic
You're
is
funny.
there, man.
You're funny. You're
I
funny.
appreciate you, man.
Very funny. Uh, was this a fan
That said, which part?
that asked you that question? Was that just a
Oh,
fan, or was
oh,
that somebody?
it was a comic that doesn't take it as serious. That was just,
Okay.
he runs the show, so more of a
Yeah.
producer than a comic, but yeah,
So what I appreciate the most about that story is that self honesty.
right,
A lot of people lack that. Like they
right,
think, like they get distracted and they get put in this place of life where like certain things are happening, so they feel like they made it, but like they're not honest with themselves in the
right,
sense that you really haven't even scratched the surface.
right,
So I think being honest with yourself like that is key, and I
yeah,
definitely respect and appreciate that story because that tells me that that's what you do. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Being honest, I
Absolutely,
think
I
that's
agree, man. That self-awareness is so key, man.
absolutely. Yep. People get lost, man. People get lost. That's a
Right.
whole fact. Well, since we're on the topic, man, let's talk about some of your aspirations and some of the things that you're working on, and how you keeping yourself busy and keeping that mental exercise going, and coming up with bringing more opportunities to the table and stuff like that. I know you talked about things that you like that you enjoy doing outside of comedy, right? You
Yeah,
mentioned that you want to get in some acting, you want to do some commercials, you want
yeah,
to be on Wild 'N Out with Nick Cannon and the folks.
right.
You're into like you said voiceovers, and you said you're an artist in the sense that you like to draw, right?
Yeah, I used
So
to
these
do.
are all cool things, man. I think these are all things to exercise the mental and push you to do more, right? So how much are you actually exercising some of these things and taking them serious, I guess?
Okay, so during
Doesn't
quarantine,
necessarily have to be all of them, but
yeah, I got you. So like quarantine, honestly, as far as like tragedy and all the chaos in the world is one thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna focus on the good part of quarantine, which has
Mm-hmm.
been the breakthrough in my life, the biggest blessing of all. The fact that I was like, I wish I had time to write all day. I wish I had time to set up all my hounds to let loose. I wish I had, and the world gave that to me, and so I'm trying to
Yep.
take full advantage of that. And I've been, like I said, just strategizing, trying new
Mm-hmm.
things, and throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks. And
Mm-hmm.
so but honestly, I feel like I could do better with that as far as the living portion of things, like you said, because I used to draw.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the voiceover stuff. There's so many things that I want to do because there's so
Mm-hmm.
many fascinating things in this world, and I have so many bags that I could reach into as far as like impressions go. The funny raps go,
Yes, sir.
the vlogs, the stand
Mm-hmm.
up. I want to do like a travel show, and I
Mm.
want like in a Kevin Hart sort of way. Like I
Yeah.
want to inspire millions and show them
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, you could right now in 2020, you can work with your favorite people in the world that are
Yeah.
kind, friendly, hardworking, funny.
Yep.
Your favorite people that you could think of, you could build a business with them and live every day and create and get
That's fire.
rich with them. And like now more than ever, you could do that in a million ways. You could have a
Oh, absolutely.
podcast that takes off. You could build a fan base. You could
Yeah.
sell merch. I saw this dude selling, he was getting board games and gluing the pieces to the board game and then framing it and putting a glass case over it, selling them for like $200. And I'm like, that's genius, man.
That's fire.
It looks sick as fuck. I'm like, I want one, but I'm not
That's
balling
actually
like that.
that sounds fire. Like a Monopoly game with all the pieces like attached on there. Like
it looks
you got
sick,
the top
bro.
hat over here, something on Broadway. Okay.
It looked dope, man. And so I'm saying, like, I'm trying to, like, in an entrepreneurial way, like, yo, I'm doing this, this, and this. And you can, like, set yourself up to have, like, 8 streams of income and doing it your way on your time. And you don't have to, like, make money for some evil fat white guy at your company that doesn't appreciate you and you're overworked, underpaid. Like, you can... Like I was talking about this a while back about it's insane to me that society has us showing up to an interview and we go, oh, I'm nervous to show you that I'm worthy to make you a lot of money if you give me a little bit of your money. Like, what the fuck is that, yo? Like, no, you're worthy of great things, bro. Like, you can make your own life, your own money. And so I'm trying to, like, display that through my craft and through what I'm good at, and keeping that self-awareness. Like recently I've reached out to editors and been like, you know, hey, can you guys edit my shit, because I'm self-aware that I suck at this, you know? So
you're honest though.
And like
and
people
you need resources. Like you
do
need
absolutely.
resources. Like, there's only so much you can do. I mean, you can come up with these creative ideas and plans and thoughts and execute, but like at the end of the day, like Michael Jordan needed a team, Kobe Bryant needed a team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tiger Woods needed a team. Like there's so many moving parts. And I mean, people you got to be real with yourself. Like, yo, I need resources.
Right. And that's also what's made me kind of like get this nice little momentum that I have right now is getting out of that selfish world. I was always in Frankie's world because I was spoiled. So now,
Frankie's world.
You know, a lot,
Excellent.
and I see people stuck in that. And it's like, if you reach out and you show people that, like, I'm building something for a good cause, I'm going to work with you. I want to make sure that you get value. I get value. Like, they will 100% support you, and people will do shit for free because they're your friend, because, you know, they see your vision. Like, you know, I could go on for days about it.
No, really, these are all gems. I call them gems, like little gems that like people just pass right by. It can be the shiniest gem on the side of the mountain, boy, and they can walk right past it. Absolutely. And it's just like, these are the keys, man. I think you got the keys, boy. Yeah. I don't know what you could break up into any master lock with them keys, boy.
Bro, it's crazy, man. I love it. The power of the people together is like
everything.
Everything, absolutely, man.
I love that. I had a question for you after this, but I think you pretty much answered it. It was how important is it to market yourself on social media, and what are some of the ways that you do about mastering this? I think you pretty much answered that for me. So we'll get into this next segment, man. I got two more segments. These are two fun, quick little segments. And we can wrap it up.
All right, type.
So this is I'm excited about this one. So you a big fan of hip hop?
Yes, sir.
All that hippity hopping and biddity bop. Hey man, you stay in East Oakland, man. So what I did for this segment, man, I took some kind of like Mount Rushmore type artists from that area that I'm sure you're familiar with, you talk about a lot. What I did was I took these names, and I want you to, when I say the name, I want you to talk about maybe how they've impacted you, funny story, I mean, your experience, anything, right? Okay. It's kind of random, but it's kind of cool. So,
gotcha.
And maybe how they impacted you. Okay, so first artist, Too Short.
Too Short, man. That's the staple of Oakland, bro.
Let's go.
I had just made a video the other day about how, like, I don't support the agenda of pimping, all right? But the slang of pimping and the swag, come on, man. Nobody's fucking with pimps on any level. I don't care who you
I
are.
was
Hugh Hefner,
weak.
uh, I don't care who you are. Pimps
Oh
are the
my
smoothest people on
God.
the planet. Like,
Period.
you know, and Too Short was like an example of like the swag and like
King.
the boldness to be like, bitch, like, you know.
Like, and just get away with it. Like everybody and their mom is reciting Too Short. Like
Right. Like
they
he,
was in the suburbs reciting them. They was in the hoods. They was everywhere.
yeah,
To this day.
Too Short is like a Marvel character with a superhero that to make you bounce your ass if you're a female. Like you could get mad as shit. Like there could be a group of feminists just like fuck you and your agenda, and then
Oh
he'll be like
man.
burn rubber on these bitches. I burn
And
rubber
they
on you quick as
was.
hell. You need some toilet paper. Don't shit on
Don't shit in
yourself. And they'll be like, God damn
yourself.
it! Oh shit! I'm sucking my ass. Oh God damn it! He got us. You can't stop it, man.
Too Short is legendary.
Bro,
Okay.
he is, man.
Okay, I love that. See, that's okay. That's what I was looking for right there.
And I'll be honest, Too Short recently, he's up there now. He's old now. So I was
Yeah.
laughing when he was on E40's album. It was E40, I think it was Tech Nine, Too Short, and Wiz Khalifa. Tech Nine may or may have not. No, Tech Nine wasn't in that song. But anyways, on Too Short's verse in that song, being as old as he is, it's hilarious because
Man.
he's like, don't let a friend drink and drive if you're being real. Like he just like, he's like their program lyrics. I was dying when I heard it.
He's trying to educate. Like he's trying to step outside his pimpomatics.
Yeah,
Funny,
it's hilarious,
bro.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out. I think I saw that somewhere.
I'll send it to you, bro. I'll send it to
that
you.
to me.
Yeah.
I did see that skit that you did too. I was dying. It wasn't a story. It was your Instagram story.
It was
I
a
think.
story, yeah. I try to
Yeah.
I try to like give people the inside of my life and what I'm doing, who I am on my stories, and then
Yeah.
be funny, of course,
Mhm.
here and there. And then the
Yeah.
sketch, like my timeline is like the art, like these are sketches and stuff.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, next one, bro. Mac Dre.
Oh my God,
You
man.
said, "Oh my goodness, legendary."
Yeah, my brother-
Thizzle, pop it. Boy, had everybody thizzing.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
Mac Dre is the he's just the king of the Bay. He will be forever.
Yeah.
And like Mac Dre, my brother put me on Mac Dre. My brother Diego.
Shout out Diego. Shout out
yeah.
Diego. Big shout out.
Yeah, D Mula put me on. Mr. D
D
Boy,
Mula.
running back all star.
G Bula.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, you know he was listening to Mac Dre with a name like D Bula.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Definitely,
I love
man.
that.
I
Okay, what about
remember-
this?
Go ahead.
What? You remember what? What happened? You met
So,
him?
well, Diego put me on Mac Dre, and
Yeah.
I remember one day in freshman year in high school at San Jose High, Shady Catch Case Academy, they had a little CD player that had speakers on it, like a little, it looked like a Roomba, but it was a CD player.
Yeah.
And I had like a CD, mix CD back when you used to burn CDs, and I had
Yeah.
some bass shit on there, all bass shit. But when Mac Dre came on, it was Feeling Myself before it blew up. And I put it on, and this girl, Rachel, my homegirl Rachel, she's somehow still my friend after this, but she was like, who is that? Like just the most condescending, like if I'm
God.
playing Blues Clues tracks or something. Like, she was like, who is that? And then I was like, that's Mac Dre. And then
Yeah.
I swear, 2 weeks later, she comes back, I'm in the building and I'm
And I'm
feeling
feeling myself, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah.
That's too funny, bro. That's how it is, man. That's how it
Yeah.
is. So
Yeah.
these two are pretty much, they'll fall in the same category. So I'll throw them both in together because they go hand in hand. Mr. Fab
Oh
and
my
Keek
God.
and Keek the Sneak.
Woo! Those-
Yeah. Keek
Oh,
the
man.
Sneak. Oh
Bro.
man, that's legendary, bro.
He is, man. There's nobody like him. You can't understand half the shit he's saying, but it's slapping though.
Man, I remember. I think I was in college when I discovered Keek, maybe like late high school, college, and I was like, "What is this?"
Bro, yeah. You talk
It
about
had me.
swag.
Cause I mean, I grew up listening to the E40s and the Two Shorts, but like Keep the Sneak was like, I was like, I honestly didn't listen to that much Mac Dre,
Uh-huh.
but there was something about Keep the Sneak that was just slapping.
Right. Yeah,
I
he had
was
a
like,
unique sound, man. He was super raw, man. So
rest in
yeah,
peace.
Keek, yeah, man. Keek was he's a legend for sure. He had some of the hits, you know, that made everybody go crazy, and yeah, a
Crazy.
unique style, unique energy. He had that pimp swag to him, you know.
It definitely, definitely.
He got the white t-shirt, blue jeans, and Nikes. He
And
started that
Nikes,
shit,
and
you know?
Nikes.
Yeah.
Hey, you was spot on with that. Hey, save that because I got something set up for you. So this one's kind. I don't know if you would get this one or not, but she's legendary. She's from Oakland. Guapo.
I'm upset, everybody. I don't really know much, man.
She's got that Closer to My Dreams track. She's got like she's got like Sade vibes, kind of like Erykah Badu kind of vibes. Guapo. You should look her up.
Oh, yeah. Closer to My Dreams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
honestly, I don't know
legendary.
much though. I know that song, of course. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. I like
Favorite.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, dope. Okay, yeah, we'll run by that one. But hey, shout out to Guapo. Her music is fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna check out her shit as soon as we get off this,
Check it out.
Out of respect.
Out of respect. I mean, it's only right.
Yeah.
Andre Nicotinos.
Oh,
Or Nicotina.
Yeah, I seen Nicotina in Santa Cruz. That was one of the first concerts I ever seen. And I said what's up to him, and he was hella cool. He was like, "What's good,
Okay.
dog?" Like he was just real cool.
Yeah.
Definitely another unique dude. What is shit? I'm trying to think. I can't remember the track's name right now, but he has some of the dopest songs I've ever heard. Boss Sauce Talk is one of my favorites. Top 3 by him.
He well respected for sure.
He's so dope. Definitely unique. You know, Fillmore artist. He's a monster, man. Definitely one of my favorites.
Okay, so these two, I saved these two for the end because you always talk about how they're your favorite, right? So I need a solid impersonation from these two. Like I need one for the people, for the listeners. I need a solid. I'm talking about 40 water. Sprinkle me.
Hell yeah.
Sprinkle me. I need that E40, bro. I need that E40.
My God.
I need one out of you, bro. I don't care
E40.
how you come with it.
That's my motherfucking childhood hero, man. Let me tell you something. My weaponizations, we in this motherfucking thing turned the fuck up.
Let's go. Ugh.
Yo, that is
That
my
was
childhood
fire.
hero, bro. Straight
That
up.
was fire.
He was since Sprinkle Me, like that's what I grew up on. I met
Sprinkle.
E40 at the Shark Tank when I was working as a food runner, making like what
Oh.
$30 in tips, like $11 an hour with the funky ass little outfit
And he
on.
ran into him like, yo, E.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
like
Yeah, man. And I was starstruck. Like I had at the
man.
time I had met a couple big comedians, but
yeah.
to meet him was like I was like, "What's up, 40?" Like I was like,
Yeah,
"Can I
he
get a
was
picture
hyped.
with you, man?" Like I was like, "Yo, I
He's a
have a joke
fanboy.
about you. I'm a comedian, man. I got a joke about you." He was like, "That's what's up. Keep doing it, family." And I was like, let's go." I was hella hyped.
Hey, that was fire. Oh, he
Yeah, I
said,
was
that's
happy.
what's up. Keep doing it.
Yeah, and he took a picture. He was
man,
hella
that is
cool.
hilarious.
He's a
bro.
Sharks fan. That's my hometown. He's a San Jose Sharks fan. That's what we're known for, Shark City.
He's a fan.
He's a
Like
Sharks
he
fan,
loves sports, man.
He does.
Golden State. I don't think he missed the game. He
I can
was
see
at
that.
every Golden State game, bro.
Yeah.
With the jersey and all that. Hey, shout out to
Yeah.
E40, man.
Yeah, man. He reps
Old
hard.
English. Okay.
I'm gonna catch up with him in like a year or two. Like, we're gonna connect. I'm putting that in the universe right now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna happen. When
Yeah.
once he sees that you putting on for East Oakland, 100%.
right.
That's easy. Okay, so this one right here, this is actually one of my favorite artists as well too, and I seen a couple skits that you did on this dude. I'm gonna throw out his AKAs to see if you can catch it. Kung Fu Kenny,
Of course, man.
K
K Dot.
K
Come
Dot
on, man.
K Dot,
Oh
Mr.
my
Kendrick
God.
himself, man. Yo, literally my gamer tag on my Xbox is K Dot. Promise you.
That's hard, man.
And my name is Kenny, so it's like, yo, it's like
Oh,
it just goes hand in hand. I'm from LA. He's from Compton. Yeah, I was
yeah.
born in Watts. Like, I feel like he just like speaks to me, like when
Right.
like he makes me feel like I'm home, and I'm not
Yeah.
like I'm not home, but he makes me. I could play that. I could play that Good Kid, Mad City, and I literally have the vinyl record of it right here, like right
Hell
here.
yeah. That is my
Vinyl.
favorite Kendrick album.
Yeah, man. It's one of those things where like, yo, like he's amazing. So like when you said he was one of your favorite artists, I was like, okay, I can mess with this dude, Frankie.
Yeah.
But I need to get that Kendrick impersonation live. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't really know what you're talking about. I know I'm from Compton, though. I'm coming all the
Compton.
way from East Oak, and I bring my jokes to the motherfucking stage.
Let's go.
I love doing Kendrick, man. There's not a lot of. I've noticed that a lot of people do impersonations, but a lot of people don't have a good Kendrick. There's one dude out there that has a really good one, and he was playing video games, and he was like,
Oh yeah.
they thought
Yeah.
that Kendrick was playing with them.
Yeah.
That guy, he
I know
has the
exactly what
best
you're
one.
talking about. I know
Yeah.
he's actually an artist. Like he actually like a musician.
Right.
He
That's
started
right.
off yeah, I forget his name, but he did all kind of impersonations. He does like Obama. He'll act like Obama and then act like Donald Trump, and they'll be going at it, he'll be doubling up like voiceovers for both and just having people lost in the sauce. Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude's super talented. His Kendrick is fire. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, I appreciate that, man. That's all I wanted, man. I just, you know what I'm saying, nothing too crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's been a good time, man. I wish we had longer. I just, we both got to
Yeah.
make moves, but
Yeah,
I've been having
man.
hella fun, man.
Nah, man, hey, bro, bro, this is what it's all about, man. It's just like, yo, like, create the vibe of like, I like to create the vibe of like, you just kicking it at the bar, chilling at the crib, playing video games,
Right.
hooping
Call
at
of
the
Booty.
gym.
I'm on that Call of Booty.
I'm on
Compton. Toot.
That's what hey, let's go. Call of Duty for that booty, man. Hey, man. So yeah, man, that's it, man. It's just like, yo, like it's the best when it's like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope I did my due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
saying?
I appreciate all the homework you did. I appreciate the
Yeah.
setup you provided. The vibe
Yes,
was
sir.
right. It
Yes,
was
sir.
real. It was authentic.
Mhm.
Things I really appreciate everything, man. It was dope. I had a great time.
Man, Frankie Marcos, man, the young, talented, funny, hilarious, humbled, inspiring, impactful. Like everything about you, man, speaks volumes, man. And I love what you're doing. I see a bright light, man, very bright light with you, man. And I noticed it right away. You know what I
I
mean?
appreciate
And
you,
I
man.
was like, man, we gotta have him on. Like, I'd love to have him on. I think it'd be a complete vibe. Like, even from the Instagram stories, I'm like, yo, this dude's mad funny. Like, he don't even know me, but like, he knows what's up. You know what I mean? I just loved everything about you, man. So yeah, man, it was an honor to have you on today. I hope the
I
listeners.
appreciate you for having me.
Oh, for sure. I hope all of the listeners and the fans, can take something from this interview, or this conversation is what I like to call them.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, just to cap it off, man, where can the people find you?
Anywhere on social media, Google, whatever. Frankie with an IE, Frankie M Comedy, or the hashtag Go Frank Yourself, GoFrankYourself.com. Whatever, anything you see Frankie Marcos, it's me and some weird ass jazz player competing, but
Let's
I got
go.
most of the page, and I'm
Let's
gonna get
go.
you, man. Frankie Marcos, I'm coming for you.
Get them, knock
Yeah,
them
but
off.
Frankie
So-
M Comedy though is
And that's on all social media platforms.
Yeah, that's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay, bet. Yeah, we'll apply all the links in the descriptions and everything on that for the final cut on this. But so what's next for you, brother? What's next? I know, we're dealing with a quarantine, we're dealing with lockdowns, especially like heavy duty in California right now.
Right.
What's next for you? How you staying busy? What can we expect from you?
So the cool things that I got going right now, number one, I shouldn't say this, but I'm excited about it. I'm in talks with a manager of some comedy club, and they have people ready to do drive-in style comedy shows, which has already been done by Bert Kreischer. Some people are doing it already, but on this side in Cali, we're gonna do our version of it, and basically the biggest dogs in the game are ready to go, and I'm gonna be hosting for one of them. And
Let's
any name,
go.
the biggest names you could think of, I'm talking about them. And so I'm
From
like
from Oakland or period.
I'm from anywhere, like
Ooh, you heard it here first,
like
baby.
yeah, like Ave Mappel, like I don't want to say the name.
Let's go.
Like
We'll talk about.
Joy.
Oh, okay.
Biggest Filipino in the world.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, the
okay.
biggest dogs in the game are ready to go, and he's letting me have the honor of
That's
hosting.
fire, man.
So at some point coming up, that's gonna happen. And then I'm also working on a comedy album with my boy Sean, who started Oaktown Soul, who's one of my best friends, who is crushing it right now. Like you will see him coming up in the Bay if you haven't already. Like he's creating a community of theaters, and I learned a lot from him. So I'll be doing a comedy album with him, which I'll be shooting with my videographer friend Steve. Shouts out to Cinema Steve, who graduated from San Jose State, with that red cam. So we'll be making music videos.
Let's
So look out for
go.
those. Plus
Keep
all the
me
TikTok
posted.
sketches, YouTube videos. So a lot of content. I'll probably be making a podcast soon. So I'm gonna have a lot of content for my fans.
Hit me up. Keep me posted.
Absolutely.
I might even have to come out to Oakland and check out the live joint.
Yeah, I could show you around, if you ever, because I'm gonna be visiting all the time to work with my friends over here. So
I got family in Oakland, so it's nothing to get out there and get settled and then link up for sure. Like
Perfect.
I think that outdoor show would be dope.
Hell yeah.
It'd be something different. It'd give me my quarantine experience, because I ain't really been doing too much, to be honest with you. But
yeah,
that'll be dope. I'm excited for you, man. Solly got a lot of things going, bro.
A lot, yeah. And plus the stand up, so this,
Keep that drive, brother. Hey, keep that drive, man. That's it, really, man. Until next time, until you know what I'm saying, we link up again, bro.
Sure.
It's been an honor, brother.
Yeah, likewise, man. It's been a lot of fun.
That was Frankie Marcos. Another episode Sound On with your boy Hollywood.
Oh,
And we out of here.
Deuce.